Hi, Mark Sikelski with the North Florida Bicycle Club. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about leading the pace line, otherwise known as pulling. Now, when the person in the front drops off and it is your turn to pull, you're going to do one of three things. You're either going to speed up, you're going to maintain the speed the group is doing, you're going to slow down. Now, sharp-eyed viewers are going to notice I've crossed a couple of those out. The most common thing in my experience is that people will speed up. In fact, it's hard not to do that. You feel like the adrenaline's going. I'm in the front now. I've got to help them get to the back. The person just dropped. It's their job to get to the back. It's not your job to pull the line up. But what happens is everybody goes a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. And before you know it, the whole group is going too fast because everybody's adding a little bit in. So you really want to make that effort to think about not speeding up, but maintaining the pace. You also don't want to slow down. If you have a situation where, boy, I'm not feeling it today, then rotate out, get out of the line. We don't want to have variations in the pace of the line that we can help. You're going to get some of that with wind and hills, but for the most part, we want to be nice and steady. If it's not your day, drop back, because if you slow down, what tends to happen is the next person is going to make up for that, and all of a sudden, they'll jerk that line forward, and you're going real fast again. So smooth and steady is always what we're talking about in a pace line, so try and maintain the pace of the group. If there is a situation where the group should be going a little bit faster, the person behind, maybe they were too slow, do that gradually. We don't want to do anything suddenly. When you are slowing, turning, stopping, etc., make sure that when you get going again, that everybody is back on before you do that. It's not uncommon that we have a turn coming up. Everybody is slowing down for the turn. You've got, say, 8 people in the pace line. The person in the front is finally done with the turn, and they take off. They start bringing it back up to the speed of the pace line. The problem is the 8th person hasn't even made the turn yet. Now, all of a sudden, they're behind the line. You got 2 people hurrying to catch up. They catch up. Now they're going too fast. They're on the wheel. Always make sure that they're on. And if you're in the very back, let people know that you're on before you go. You are the first line of defense. You got to call stuff out. Looking for you're the first person that's going to see debris, any dangers in the line. You are responsible to call those out. And then finally, don't pull too long. I put 1, 2, 3 on there, as you always want to drop back from pulling before you're fatigued. You're person number 1. But you also have an impact on riders 2 and 3 because they don't get as much benefit from the draft. So you might feel you're fine, but you might have ground them down by pulling too long. So make sure that your pulls aren't too long. So there's some tips. Hopefully you find those helpful. Have a great ride.